then.
At noon by PM.
Yeah.
By PM. Okay, I'm not a vegetarian. Vegetarian. I'm not. I'm not a vegetarian. Uh, I sometimes I think about it. I want to eat as a vegan, but I cannot. I but I'd like to try. Yeah. Just one. I want to just because I want to be healthier. If I am a vegetarian, I think so. Um,
Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna have her. So, but I won't. So
but it won't.
I won't be. So, let's see. Uh, you are not a vegetarian, but you would like to be. Maybe sometimes you want to try to be vegan or try to, for example, try a vegan diet because it's, can help you become healthier and just this, just this. Okay.
Yes.
Of course, you can say this way, I'd like to be is good, you can say. So I sometimes I think about trying a vegan, as I told you, just this, trying a vegan diet. You can add this just to see how it feels. So sometimes I think about trying a vegan diet, trying a vegan diet to see how it feels. Yeah. And of course, whether it could help me live a healthier lifestyle and to be healthier or live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. But I can't actually, I don't know, get the point why people don't eat meat. Life without it is so boring. Oh my God. Okay.
How about you?
No, definitely no. I
Are
won't
you?
be. No, I've never thought about it and I won't be. Never, ever.
Uh-huh.
No. Of course,
Ah.
no, I don't say that I eat meat a lot, but I think it should be. Why
Mm,
not? It's tasty. I love it.
mm.
So why? So I can't, for example, I can't think about life without steaks. Why? This is my pleasure.
You love.
Yeah, burgers, steaks. Why? I can't. No, I need meat in my life. So
My husband and my son like eating meat,
of course,
especially beef.
of course, why we should, of course, we should eat
How
it.
can you how can you live without beef?
Yeah, of course I can. So I can imagine my life. So just, I don't know, opening my eyes, just spending my day just eating some vegetables. Okay, so what? So I can eat meat and I can enjoy. And then, of course, for example, for dinner, I can eat some salad. Okay, so I can have both diets together. Yeah, but no, I'm not the one for vegan diet. I can't. Really, Ken, what is this? I feel green. I shouldn't say this, but like, I don't know. Why? Oh my God. So, no, I think it's not our culture. Just imagine like, American food and culture, food culture and vegetables. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about foods. Okay, this is another structure that we want. So just you can use would or used to. And used to are the same. Let me talk about would and used to because it's a good structure. Would and used to talk
Mhm.
about past habits. So we can use would and used to talk about past habits, but especially those that we can say that are not true, okay, anymore. So for example, we did something in the past, it was our habit, but not now anymore. Okay, so we can use used to and would, but there is difference between these two. Used to can be used for both action, non-action verbs, like stative verbs. For example, I used to love, I used to like, I used to hate fish, but not now, I eat it. But would can't be used with stative verbs. So I don't say I would like, for example, fish in the past, but not now. I say I used to. So would can't be followed by stative verbs. Okay? For action verbs, we can use it. And of course, would can be a little bit more formal, so we can use it. In formal context, we can use it. Now we want to talk about so a habit, eating habits in past. Let's see. So, are there any foods that you wouldn't, or maybe drink, foods or whatever, fruit wouldn't eat as a child and you eat now?
I can eat any food. Uh, when I was a child, uh, and I kept eating those food when I grow. When I can, and I now I kept eating those food. I don't think I have any food. I don't think I um, wouldn't eat any food when I was a child. Maybe I forget.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yes.
Yeah, I think you were a really good kid. You were really good because I was
Mm-hmm.
I was so picky one. I was like, I don't eat that. I remember. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course. I was yeah, super picky. Yeah.
But my son, he doesn't he didn't eat vegetable, but
Yeah.
now he can.
Yeah, of course. So we can say that. So he wouldn't eat
He
vegetables or he
wouldn't.
didn't used to. So wouldn't or didn't used to eat vegetables, but of course now he do. He does. And so if you so you were not a picky eater and so you could eat every food. Over time, over time, we get used to everything. So you can say, if I want to say, for example, about me, I used to be a picky eater and I couldn't eat a lot of foods. But over time, during the time, I got used to them and of course kept eating the same thing as I grew up. And so still now, yeah, I eat many of the same foods. So, and you can say about you can say, I don't think there was anything I completely refused to eat back then. So refused to eat that time back then. So you can say, I don't think there was anything I completely refused to eat back then. Or maybe I don't remember. I just don't remember. Yeah, so. And you can use again, get used to. That is another structure. It's really a good one and try to use it a lot. So, what is get used to? When you want to talk about a process of becoming familiar with something, you use get used to. For example, uh, I'm trying to get used to, for example, waking up early. So I'm trying to become familiar, and you can change this get used to past, present, future, so different tenses. For example, I remember as a child, I didn't used to, or I wouldn't eat a lot of food, but over time, I got used to eating. Just after get used to, if you have a verb, ing form. If you have a noun, that's okay, just noun. So it can be followed by noun or verb. But if you want to use the verb, you should use ing form. I got used to eating. So this is another form of used to that is really useful. So used to for past, get used to different tenses to become familiar. Okay, and this one is really important. Yeah. Are you concerned about your daily calorie intake when choosing something to eat? Do you check?
I haven't never checked the calorie intake um, when I cooking when when cooking. Yes, I uh, I don't I am not concerned about my daily calorie intake when I cook or when I eat. Mhm. I just um I think about protein and vitamin when I cook, and I buy it, um and I buy food that includes protein, vegetable. Uh, I buy meat or fish for protein and buy vegetable, a lot vegetable for
Okay,
vitamin.
very good.
Uh,
So it's important. Actually, I think, but I don't care. I
yeah,
think about it
you
after
don't
eating. So I say, oh, high calories. It was not good. But already.
I even don't know. I even I even don't know how uh how how um, um can can measures the measure
track track my
calorie.
calorie. You can say, I've never really tracked my calories. So we have track, like check to say, for example, how much. Okay, let me type. Okay, so you can say, I've never really tracked my,
Correct.
yeah, of course, calorie. Yeah. Okay, when I cook something. And so you can say, I don't pay much attention to calories in general. I don't pay much attention to calories in general. Instead, I focus on getting enough protein and vitamins. So you can make it this way. Honestly, I don't pay much attention to calories. Instead, I focus on getting enough vitamins and protein. Okay, this one is better. So in general, I don't pay much attention to calories. And when I shop, of course, as you said, I usually buy food that are rich in vitamins or for example, protein. So foods that are rich in vitamin or protein, like for example, meat, fish, and I get a lot of vegetables, plenty of vegetables for their vitamins. So when you want to say that I don't monitor or don't check, you can say how many calories I use or I consume. You can say I track calorie intake. Yeah, yeah, okay. And tell me about your favorite food. What is your favorite food or drink? And please describe your favorite. So tell me what it is, ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Mm, I really like to drink uh, orange juice and coconut and and pineapple. In general, so I like juice and tea. Um, I usually buy the fruit like orange or pineapple, uh, and I make juice at home. It's contains it provides a lot of vitamin for my and that's good for my health
It's
and
just
my especially for my skin.
crazy. Because of this, you have a greater skin. You know, I told you, I asked you 10 times, tell me what your secret is, and you didn't use a
Yeah,
genetic. No, it's like orange juice.
oranges, yes.
I can
I
see that
never
orange juice. I can see that orange juice on your face.
mm,
Oh my God.
never drink coca, coca or wine or beer
Yeah, you
or
don't drink.
milk, uh, milk tea. Yes, I
Uh,
don't. Yeah,
okay, so
I
you don't drink soda.
drink those drink. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, and I really like drinking just orange juice, but coconut water. So for coconut, it's better to use water.
Coconut water.
Yes, water and of course pineapple juice, you can say. And in general, you enjoy both juice and tea, but you try to make fresh juice at home. And because it's full, you can say it's packed with vitamins because this fresh juice, you can say, is packed with vitamins. Okay, it's packed with,
Huh? Mm.
yeah, of course, this one is good, which is great for health and your skin, of course. Or you can add this. Yeah. Okay. And when you want to say something contains a lot of vitamins, you can say packed with. For example,
But
carrots, of course, carrots are packed with vitamin A. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. Very good. You have a really healthy lifestyle. It's not really good. Yeah, why you have you live this healthy lifestyle. It's so healthy. Drinking juice, doing sports, and just enjoying it. Oh, it's so healthy.
Because
Good for you.
I have time, but and you are so busy.
Oh, actually, I'm really good. That's so interesting. Every morning,
Mhm.
just when I go through the day, I wake up, I go through the day, and I'm really happy. And I say, okay, today is different. And of course,
Mhm.
just I will make my juice, but I don't drink, of course. And then I take my coffee.
Wow.
So I make
Mhm.
it. I say, okay, so let's make this. So I like it. So let's drink some juice. And after just making, I put it just in the fridge. And then I take my coffee and just walk into the room to work. But no, I of course just joking. But yes, I'm a big fan of healthy lifestyle. And I think I do. So especially at my age, so I feel like that I need to be careful what to eat, what not to eat, like especially because my job is a sedentary job, so I spend many hours sitting and talking. So I need to be careful not to gain weight. So because that I remember that maybe 5 years ago, 5 or maybe 8 years ago, I used to lose weight easily. It was so
Mhm.
easy. So just I
Mm.
practiced and I did some exercises and that was enough to lose weight. Now I can't. It's so hard to lose weight because of this. I'm scared of gaining. So I try not to. But about coffee, it's my habit that I can't change it. Definitely new. So, but I drink juice. Yeah, I do. I do drink. Yeah, and milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell me about breakfast because most of people I can see that they skip maybe breakfast even for actually even temporarily. Like, they skip breakfast. So have you ever skipped it? And or no? Or how about your kids, especially because I know that kids
Mm-hmm.
don't tend to eat.
I
Yeah.
have never either. My husband and I have never skipped our breakfast. Because we um mm, because I think breakfast is important to provide um, uh, energies uh, for our activities in a day. Mm, and so I heard that from the internet, as scientists says, um, we should not skip breakfast. If uh, you do it, you will get some problems for your health.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, of
You
course.
can skip, you can skip dinner, but not breakfast.
Yeah, not breakfast. Actually, it's better not to skip any meal. So they're important, but maybe you can change the portion. So how much you eat for and every meal. And but yeah, I think it's really good. You never here you can say that we've never skipped. Okay, but you can why not? You can use present simple. You can say we never skip breakfast. Why? Because you are talking about habitual action. Okay? It's about present. Okay? So for habitual actions, use present tense, not past. Because you do this now, you never skip. So present simple, okay? We never, or my husband and I never skip breakfast because I believe we tend to use believe than think. I believe it's important for first giving us energy in the day. If I were you, I would say throughout the day.
throughout the day.
Yeah. And and you said, I also read online that scientists recommend. So you said I heard from the internet. You should say I also read online. Read online, just when you read something on the internet, and scientists recommend not skipping. So recommend not skipping breakfast because as it can cause health problems if you do. So if you do, yeah, it can cause. As means because, and you can say as. So they recommend not skipping as it can cause health problems. Yeah, if you do. Yeah, of course. And I definitely agree with you. A healthy breakfast gives you energy throughout the day. And that's so interesting because I remembered read something. It was a part of an article about breakfast and meals. And it was like if you want to lose weight, you need to have a good breakfast because actually eating breakfast, your body starts burning calories. So that was, if you skip it, like, there won't be any just action in your body. So actually you skip burning calories. So it's better to have it especially if you want to lose weight. So it's really important. But what you eat is really important. So not to eat some high calorie foods. Okay. And tell me about fruit. Ah, your favorite fruit is, what is your favorite fruit? And
Good. I always have orange, pineapples, and apples in my fridge. I usually have I usually have those fruit in my fridge. Mm, every day I eat apples. I think it's good for my stomach, and orange provides and orange orange are packed with a lot of vitamin. Mhm.
yeah, very good, of course. So uh you always have orange, pineapple, and apples, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you can say I always have. It's good
I
actually. Why
always
not? It's your answer is completely clear and easy to understand. That was really good. If we want to make it uh maybe a native-like version, okay? Maybe a little more natural. I always keep oranges, pineapples, and apples in my fridge. Keep is better here. And I usually have these fruits on hand every day. You said that I usually have them in my fridge. I don't want to repeat it. I usually have these fruits on hand on hand. So have something on hand means have something available, ready. So you always have them. So I always have them on hand. Yeah, it's like, I was just they're available in my fridge. So for example, I like to have snacks in hand for a guest. So I always have some snacks at home if someone visits my house. And when I eat apples, as you said, I feel like, you said they're good for my stomach. No, you mean digestion. I feel like they're good for my digestion. So,
Digestion.
yeah, of course, good for my digestion. This one is better. And oranges, of course, are packed with vitamins and really healthy. As I told you, you can say are packed with and they're really healthy. Oh, what is good? Where is D? Good. Okay. Well, again, one more time, log out, back in, keep going. Okay?
Okay.
Go.